this week over in the Saudi Pro League, of course, as first take on second in a bit of a zinger chicken dinner. Who's going to come out on top? We're going to take a little look. Today we're taking a look at match number 15, of course, in the SPL, not the Scottish Premiership. We're talking about the Saudi Pro League, that's right, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button back to all things Saudi Pro League related, Papa Rovers related, world football related. We're going to here, boys, under one Rooski, that's right, top versus second here, which of course could be a major game to decide which way the title will go at the end of the campaign. We'll take a look at all of it in a second, of course. Big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. But let's, of course, have a deep dive into the previous campaign before we take a look at that big one, of course, later on in the show. So here we go then, recapping the results last time around. My picks on the left-hand side, the real deals on the right. So Etihad can only muster a draw against Stevie G's Ettifaq there. 1-1 draw, final score, 2-1 win for me. Got it wrong. Me on Riyadh picked up a monster win against Taawoun. Again, I went the other way. Nassr, big 3-0 winners over Akhdoud. I went with a 4-0. Tai, should I say, 4-3 winners over Al-Raed. I went with a draw myself. Look at that statement of intent there. 9-0 winners for Hilal over Al-Hazem. I went with just a 3-0, but you got to triple that, and then you got the final score there. Ali with a 0-0 draw against Shabab. I went with a 2-0 winner as well. Wehda with a 3-1 winner against Al-Khaleej. I went with a draw as well. Al-Fayha, 1-0 winner over Al-Fateh. A lot of the next best teams slipped up this weekend. Of course, I went the other way. And Damac with the big 4-2 win of our Abha club. I went with a 0-0 draw on that one. So, yeah, not really looking at mine because I think I did terrible, but this is the table as it stands. 4 points is the difference between Hilal and Nassr heading into this one. Then it's the rest of the pack, really. Pretty much the rest of the guys are not in this race. That's how big a game this is going to be, first against second. And again, if second were to win, it would just be 1 point between two sides heading into the next part of the season then, of course. But that's the table, of course. This is the link for the predictions, of course, and hear how you guys got on. So, take a bow, bloody Jimmy Watton there with 6 out of 9. Something about 65%, something like that. So, well done to you. And, of course, well done to you guys here for keep on keeping on with the prediction. With James BCFC running away with it, 54 points right now, heading into match day number 15. So, let's, of course, again, there's lots of games left, so if you want to get involved with the back end of the season, so get involved with it right now. So these are the next games, and again, the standout one is right here, Hilal against Nassr, and we'll get to that not now. We're going to, of course, go through the motions to talk about some of the other games that are taking place starting this Thursday, the 30th of November. It's Abha Club against Ali, that's right, at the Prince Sultan bin Abdul Aziz Stadium. They each other 7 times in 2020. What, 3 wins at Abha Club, 2 wins at Ali, and 2 draws as well. The hosts, a 2-0 win, their biggest, scoring 9 goals in those 7 games, 1.29 goals a game ratio. Against Ali, 3-0 win, their biggest, 10 goals scored in the 7 games, 1.43 goals a game on ratio, on average. 50% form, Ali right now, 1-2 lost to and drawn to. They are third with 27 points on the board right now, up against Abha Club, who are 15th with 13 points on the board, also on 50% form, however, winning 3 and losing 3. Last time around, over at Abha Club, it was a 2-0 win for the hosts back in November 2021. The odds here for this one, we have 70-4 for the hosts here, 2-1 on is your Ali, and 16-5 is the draw. We are backing a 2-1 win for the visitors, 3 points in the bag, because they are third. Remember, they are contenders, and I think they'll rise above the rest here on this one. Meanwhile, Akhdoud against Ettifaq, that's right, Stevie G's boys coming at you on Sunday. So it was Saturday, December the 2nd. We're into the month of December. Play each other never. These two sides will be the first time, but Akhdoud on 17% form for them right now. Just 1 win in 6, 16th points on the board right now. Actually, 60th for the table, 10 points on the board. Up against Stevie G's boys without a win in 4 now. 42% form for them over the last 6. However, they have drawn the last 3. They are 7th with 23 points on the board at the moment. Last time around, Ettifaq did draw against Ittihad. Of course, Akhdoud with a 3-0 loss against Nassr. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at this one where 5-2 is your host, 11-10 on is, of course, your Ittifaq. They are, of course, favoured here. 13-5 is the draw. We are backing Stevie G's. Was again away win here. 2-1 win for them. 3 points in the bag. Meanwhile, Al-Fayha up against Damac. Of course, that's coming at you. Where are you? Where are you? Coming at you, Damac. I'm looking for you. I'm blind. I'm bloody blind. There it is. On Friday, December the 1st, of course. These two sides have played each other 10 times since 2015. Nothing for Fayha, 6 for Damac, and 4 draws, of course. Fayha just scoring the 7 goals in those 10 games, 0.70 goals a game on average. Meanwhile, Damac, 4-2 win, their biggest, scoring 14 goals in those 10 matches, 1.40 goals on average. 50% form on Damac right now. 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. They are 10th with 18 points on the board. Up against Fayha, who are on 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost to and drawn to also. However, just 1 defeat in the past 5. They are 8th in the table and 19 points at the moment. Last time around, they're over in Fayha. It was a 1-0 win for Damac back in August 2022. But the odds right here right now, we're looking at even Steams and Fayha. 12-5 is your draw. 23-10 is your Damac here with the visitors. Going to go with a 1-1 draw. Of course, it's quite tight. Both sides on decent bit of form right now, and of course, a bit of a mid-table crunch clash and on the same. Meanwhile, Riyadh up against Hazem, of course, on Thursday, November the 30th. Now, these two sides again have played each other 4 times in 2015. We've got no wins for Riyadh, 2 for Hazem, and 2 draws as well. Riyadh is just scoring the 3 goals in those 4 games, 0.75 goals a game on average. Hazem, 2-0 win, their biggest score, 6 goals in those 4 games, 1.50 goals a game on average. Hazem, though, without a win in 5, they're down to 18th, rock bottom right now, 25% form for them right now. Riyadh are, of course, up to 12th with 15 points on the board at the moment, 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. Last time around, though, over in Riyadh, it was a 0-0 draw back in April 2023. But the odds right here right now, we're looking at 2019 on for the host. They are red hot favourites. 12-5 is the draw. 5-2, your long shots, your visitors here. Going with a 2-0 win. We're back at the host here to continue a recent run of events. Shabab against Al-Taawoun, of course. Let's get into this one on Saturday, December the 2nd. Now, these two sides have played each other 26 times since 2011. We've got 8 wins for Shabab, 11 wins for Taawoun, 7 draws, of course. Biggest win for Shabab was a 3-1 win. They got 27 goals in 26 matches, 1.04 goals a game on average. Taawoun, though, their biggest win, 4-0 win. They got 42 goals in those 26. 1.62 goals a game on average. Taawoun are in 5th right now with 25 points on the board at the moment. However, just 1 win in 6. They're on 42% form for them at the moment. Shabab, 58% form for them right now, winning 3 of the last 6, 11th in the table, and 16 points on the board at the moment. Last time around, they're over in Shabab. It was a 3-0 win for Taawoun. That was back in May 2023. But the odds right here, right now, we're looking at 21-10, 21-20 for the visitor, for the host here. 23-10 is your visitors. 23-10 is also your draw. Quite tight in the bookies. Got to go with a 2-1 win for the visitors. That's right. Next up, we do have Fateh up against who are these guys? Tai. That's right. Fateh against Tai. That's coming at you also on Saturday, December the 2nd. Let's jump in the deep end on this one. Now, these two sides have played each other 5 times in 2021. We've got 4 wins for Tai, 1 win for Fateh, and we've got 0 draws. Biggest win for Fateh was a 9-8 win. I'm sure that was on penalties. Must be. Scoring 12 goals in those 5 games, 2.40 goals on average. Tai, though, their biggest win, 3-2 win. They got 15 goals in those 15 matches, 3 goals a game on average. 42% form, though, Tai right now. Just 1 defeat past 4 for them, 13 for the table, and 14 points on the board. Up against Fateh, Billich's boys, but that went in 4. They are 42% form for them in the moment. 6th in the table heading into this one. Last time around, though, over in Fateh, it was a 3-2 win for Tai back in March 2022. But the odds right here are now 15-8 on for the hosts here. 3-1 is your draw, 70-4 is, of course, your visitors. We are backing a 2-0 win for the hosts to get back to winning ways. Let's go then. The big one here is Zinger Chicken Dinners Halal. It's Nassr. It's Friday. It's December the 1st, of course, locking horns over at the King Fahd International Stadium. All eyes on this one. Played each other 33 times since 2011. We've got 18 wins for Halal, 11 wins for Nassr, and 4 draws, of course. Biggest win for Halal, 4-0 win. They got 63 goals in those 33 matches, 1.91 goals a game on average. Nassr, though, 3-0 win, their biggest, scoring 45 goals in 33 matches, 1.36 goals a game on average. Nassr, though, 92% form for them right now. They are, of course, 5 wins the last 6. Of course, previous match was a draw. We'll talk about that shortly. Nassr, though, second at the table, 34 points on the board, up against Hilal, who, of course, 100% form for them right now, winning 6 on the mouse. They are top of the table with 38 points. Last time around, they're over in Hilal in the Saudi Professional League. Here it was a 2-0 win for the hosts back in April 2025. Of course, Nassr with a 0-0 draw against Persepolis. Of course, in the Champions Lagos, Hilal with a 2-0 win over Nambamboa in the Asian Champions League as well. Both sides keeping a clean sheet in the last man. But the odds here, we have even Steams for Hilal. 13-5 is your draw. 11-5 is your Ronaldo's boys here. We are backing 3-2 win for the hosts, of course, which will open up a can of whoop-ass on Nassr and break away from the chasing pack heading into this one. Ittihad, of course, the champions on a bit of a slump right now up against Khaleej on November the 30th, which is the Thursday. Played the 9 times, 2014, 7 for Ittihad, nothing for Khaleej. 2 draws, of course. The biggest win for the hosts, 3-0 win. They got 20 goals in those 9 games, 2.22 goals a game on average. Khaleej, though, no wins of the previous 9. 8 goals scored, though, in those 9 matches, 0.89 goals a game on average. They're on 42% form for them, are the visitors, 14 for the table, and 13 points on the board. Up against Ittihad, 58% form for them right now, unbeaten in the last 3, 4th in the table, and 25 points on the board right now. Last time around, they're over in Ittihad. It was a 2-0 win. Of course, Ittihad did the double last time around, back-to-back wins, back-to-back clean sheets as well. Heading into this, though, the odds are, of course, where are we? We are 11-4 on for the visitors. Red hot favourites. 15-4 is the draw. 6-1 is your long shots. That's, of course, Khaleej going with a comfortable 3-0 win for the champions to take the spoils. Raed up against Wehda, my boys, of course, coming at you. That's on Saturday, December the 2nd. Now, these two sides have played to the 15 times in 2012, 6 wins apiece and 3 draws. Biggest win for Raed was a 3-1 win. They got 23 goals in those 15 matches, 1.53 goals a game on average. Wehda, though, 4-1 win, their biggest, 27 goals scored in 15 matches, 1.80 goals a game on average. Wehda under George Adonis, of course, ex-Rover, 33% form for them right now. 2 wins of the last 3, 9 for the table, and 19 points on the board. Because Raed, 33% form for them, also just 1 win in the last 6. They are 17th with 9 points on the board. Last time around at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium, it was a 1-0 win for Raed back in September 2022. But the odds right here, right now, 29-20 is your host here, 31-20 is your visitors, and 12-5 is a draw. So the hosts are favoured here. 2-2 draw for me, though, cannot separate the two sides. I'm going right down the middle on that one, and that completes the pack, guys. Of course, make sure you get your picks in. Of course, that is the link. Well, the link will be on the screen shortly. This is the table, though, what it would look like if I'm a spot on the nose with everything, with Nassr open up a 6-point lead, 7-point lead even at the top of the table, with, of course, Nassr in second. Raed, Akhdoud, and Hazem going down. That's the link. Get involved. Make sure you subscribe. A whopping 78% of you are not subscribed, guys, of course. So make sure you bang that like. As, of course, likes get you good stuff. It works in your favour. I'm telling you now, if you smash the like, you're going to get other Saudi best Saudi Pro League goals. You'll get highlights, all that kind of stuff, because we're all interconnected. My text and everything is all similar to that, and you'll get inundated with Saudi Pro League content. So do us a favour, smash the like, get the likes up there. But of course, we'll be back very, very soon. Until then, guys, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the little bell. And of course, I'll catch you later for the next one.